Who the fuck is Cause of Causes? Who the fuck is he? Let's chat. Put your listening ears on and talk to John. Hey everybody, John here, Too Old for Gaming, doing another Let's Chat. So what are we going to chat about? Well, let's find out together, shall we? Because I generally don't know when I start these. It kind of just happens. The first thing I'm going to chat about is where the videos were this week at past Monday. If you've realised, I haven't released a video since Monday. The reason is that I was going mad studying for my driving theory test. I booked this test about a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months ago. And I did my normal John thing, where it's like, I've loads of time. I got, as I said in previous videos, I've gotten through 4 years of college with this mentality. So, it's a terrible, terrible idea, but I stay doing it because, number one, I'm lazy, and number two, it hasn't really failed yet. Excuse me, Jesus. But, so yeah, I kept putting it off, and then Tuesday, it kind of hit me that my exam was Thursday, and I was like, oh, but I know nothing about driving. I know nothing. So I had a book, this book, oh, shiny, fucking light is in the way. You can't see because of the light. But questions and answers, cars, motorcycles, blah, blah, blah. The official driver test theory. And gives you little tidbits. And by that I mean it gives you every single answer that could come up on the exam. For example, in relation to cyclists, what should a driver be aware of when driving on dark winter mornings and evenings on unlit country roads? Bears? Not bears. The answer is actually, cyclists are much more vulnerable in poor lighting. Now, there you go. There's one. So yeah, basically Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning, when I wasn't eating my dinner, watching matches, or basically any time that I was taking up with YouTube stuff, I thought it would be more pertinent for this week just to do my driving test stuff, which worked because I passed my theory test. I don't know what that was, by the way, in case you think I do know what it was. I don't know what that was, but I passed my theory test. I got there's 40 questions. You're only allowed to get 5 right, or you're only allowed to get 5 right. If you get any less or any more than 5 right. No, you're only allowed to get 5 or less wrong, or else you fail. And I got 3 wrong, so woohoo! I have the thing here, actually. I'm not going to show you. I'll show you like the corner. Hold on, I'll show you my little picture. It has my PPS number on this. Actually, it has my address on it. But this is all getting cut out. What I got wrong, I got 1 wrong in, let's see. I only got 6 out of 7 in traffic signs and regulatory matters. Fair enough. And that had to be regulatory matters, because I knew all my signs. Signs were the one thing I knew. And good judgment and perception. I got 2 out of 3 in that. And then finally, driving risk factors related to various road conditions. I only got 2 out of 3 in that as well. And I got every other question right. So, perfect. Job done. I can drive in theory. So next I have to get fucking, in Ireland, if you don't know, you have to do this. Then you by law have to do 12 driving lessons before you're allowed to apply for your license. So I have to do 12 driving lessons now. We have to pay for, which I'll do them. And I have up to 2 years to do it, or else I'd have to do this again. That's like, to renew. But no, I will have. I'm hoping to have everything done and to be driving by the end of the summer. You know what I mean? So that should be good. So yeah, I passed my driving test, and instead of making videos last week, because I have no back catalogue, as I've explained in my last video, I decided instead of making videos to study for that. And it was worth it because I fucking passed. So, way! And there's hundreds of there's like 200 and something pages of questions here. So, But my plan is to... I don't think anything's happening this weekend, but generally plans don't happen until the last minute. So there could be something happening this weekend. But my plan is to actually get a back catalogue going Saturday and Sunday. So that if something like that happens again, I could just release videos without having to record them on the day. And it's just good anyway. I should have at least a week's worth of videos done by, for the upcoming week. I should be doing that, but, I have other stuff to do, so that generally doesn't happen. I pulled an all-nighter for that as well, for that driving test. Thursday night. Or Wednesday night, I should say. I don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. Wednesday, I went on to the official site, and they have the driving test there that you can just take as many times as you want. And I basically took it Wednesday night. I'd say I took it about 50 or 60 times, and I did it all night. And I went to Nina and I did the test without sleeping, because I really wanted to pass. It was college tactics. It's how I got through 4 years of college. You have an exam coming up, you just 2 or 3 days before the exam, all you do is cram as much knowledge into your brain as you can, and then, like, I'm afraid to sleep because I was afraid to sleep in case that, because by the end of the taking the tests online, we'll say the last 9 or 10 in a row I passed. So I was like, okay, I should be able to pass this now. I never got 40 out of 40. The best I did was 38 out of 40 in one of the online tests that I did for practice. 2 wrong. But yeah. But there were some I was still failing. Like, and there's some questions that are really stupid. They're like, what percentage of 18 to 24-year-olds died on our roads last year because of alcohol? Was it 72%? 61%? Blah, blah, blah. And there were questions that, number one, were just random statistics that you just had to remember what random statistic it was. And number two, how the fuck and why the fuck should I know that? When am I going to be driving down the road and going to be going, oh man, sure is windy outside. Good thing I know that 21% of Irish road victims were motorcyclists. Now I can drive! Like, that's something they should know. They're the statistics agency. They should know that. I get that. But why the fuck do I know that? And why would I fail a test for not knowing that? That's so fucking stupid. Anyway. And plus, it's going to be different next year. Different stats next year. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. I didn't get too many of those questions. The questions I got were actually pertinent to, like, learner driver. What is the smallest amount? What's the max mgs of alcohol a learner driver can have in their system before they get charged? And it's 20 mg. And, that was one of my questions. And I knew that because I got asked that question about 5 or 6 times when doing the 50 or 60 practice tests that I got. So, all in all, I'm tired. Oh yeah, and anyway, I was saying, I did an all-nighter that night, and before the test. And I basically got home, stayed up for another hour, and I collapsed into bed. And then my mother woke me up at like 8 o'clock. And I was like, Sean, are you in bed? And I was like, yes. I stayed up all night studying for the exam. Leave me alone. And she was like, okay. Get out of bed, will you? No, that would be if I had no excuse. But she genuinely, she'll be like, get out of bed, you lazy cunt. But now she's like, do you know what? He passed his driving test. I'll give him this one. Okay, so she's like, okay. You're lucky you passed it, you bollocks. She wouldn't have let me sleep if I didn't pass it. Went off, and I fell back asleep. And that was Thursday at like 3 o'clock. No, we were home about 3:30. So this is probably about 4:30. And I fell back asleep. And I woke up today at 11 o'clock. So I got what? We'll say 5 o'clock. 5, minus the half an hour I woke up for. So we'll say to half five in the morning is 12 hours. Half 6, half 7, half 8, half 9, half 10, half 11. So 12 hours plus 6 hours. 80. So I got like 18 hours sleep. The fuck? So don't stay up all night. I used to be able to do it, but when you stay up all night and then you go asleep, you crash. And I've learned this, because I used to be able to stay up all night and then do a normal amount of sleep and then be fine again. But now, the last few times I've stayed up all night to do stuff, because it was generally a tactic in college to stay up all night and do stuff. When I actually fall asleep, when I let myself fall asleep, I crash. And it's like I need 2 nights worth of sleep. Anyway. What else? I got a few things in the old Amazon for my computer. My computer. What did I get? How am I going to show this to you? I suppose I can move around the webcam. Okay. Here we go, people. So I got a new keyboard that lights up. Isn't that funky fresh? Also, if you can notice, you might be able to see, I've got like this webcam can't really move that much. Sorry about this, people. It's on a mat Letitia, that is basically one big mouse pad. So because I had a mouse pad and it annoyed me because my mouse it was too small, but now I've got like a whole table worth of mouse pad. It's basically just one big ass massive mouse pad that's like the size of the table, and I've seen YouTubers with a lot of gaming YouTubers have that already. It's so good. It was one of the best things I've bought in a long while. It's amazing. So the whole table now is basically a mouse pad. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, also, I suppose. It's the best I can do. This is as far away from it as I can. I got a light, like a proper YouTuber light, that I shine in my face. Yeah. See that? Orb. Did you ever watch Ghost? Like, that was obviously a hair, but I know that was a hair, by the way. But did you ever watch Ghost videos when shit like that goes through the fucking screen and they're like, oh, I just caught an orb. Oh, it's a ghost. It's like, it's a fucking spider, dude. Anyway. So yeah, I bought a few things in relation to my creation station on Amazon because I actually won a bit of money. I won a bit of money there last Saturday. Go on. Fucking... What the fuck's his name? I can't get Cause of Causes out of my head. Oh, Tiger Roll. Oh my god. Cause of Causes is like, don't forget me, John. It's a long story. You don't need to know the Cause of Causes Tiger Roll story. Of course you do. There is a horse, a very nice horse back in the day, and by that I mean like last year, 2 years ago, who basically won every race he was in, and his name was Cause of Causes. And there was a story. Number one, he was a legend because he won me a load of money. He won a lot of us, me and my buds. He won a lot of us a lot of money. Because we went on a stint of anytime Cause of Causes was in a race, just put a massive bet on him each way. And he's bound to at least come in second. And most of those races he actually won. So he won us a lot of money. To the point that our chat on Facebook, or my group chat with about 20 of us in it, all the lads, is called Cause of Causes. Because it's... Well, sorry, it was called Cause of Causes, but we'll get to that. Because he was such a legendary horse. And then, at the end of his career, he started letting us down. He stopped being good. And there was one race, I don't know what race I can't remember what race it was. Big hype for it. A lot of us, including myself, put money on Cause of Causes. And why Cause of Causes was so fucking amazing was because he always led from the back. And you were always like, fuck Cause of Causes, come on. And until very near the end, he was always near the back of the pack. And then, when you got like to the second last hurdle, he would just start flying up the field. And then he'd be like, on the last hurdle, he'd be like in third or fourth. And then on that last run, he had such fucking acceleration. He would just start going, meow, and you just see him catching up with second, so third, second, first, he'd pass first out, and then just before the line, he'd fucking win it. And he always ran from the back. He always conserved his energy. He ran a really smart race, and it was fucking. He always, you always had your heart on your fucking. He always gave you a fucking heart attack watching him. He was fucking amazing. But yeah, he started letting us down. And then not last weekend or whatever, but a year ago, the Grand National, I started off kind of poorly. And then my friend, Shane O'Sullivan, he put a bet on, I think his name was Identity Thief or something like that. Shane, if you're watching this, you can let me know what horse that was. It was like the race before the actual Grand, I think it was like the half 3 or something. And there was a horse called Identity Thief or something like that. And Shane was like, bet on Identity Thief, he's going to win. And I said, fine, because I've had a bad fucking day. I'm going to push some money on this Identity Thief guy because I'm going to start stealing bets off other people. And he won. So I had a bit of money in my pocket. And then Shane O'Sullivan said, lads, the Grand National, I'm telling you now, you can call me crazy, don't put him each way, put Tiger Roll to win. Tiger Roll is going to win this fucking Grand National. And I said, Shane, you haven't stirred me wrong yet. So I put a win bet on Tiger Roll, not even each way. And the motherfucker won it. And then I just amazing, just fucking, he won me a ton of money. Because I put basically most of my winnings that I won off Identity Thief or whatever on Tiger Roll. And I won a fuck ton. So that paid for the fucking night out and then some. We were down in Lahinch at the time, actually, for my friend Shane Long's 30th, I believe. But, yeah. So then I think I bet on him again in Cheltenham, Tiger Roll. And I saw Tiger, it was like the cause of causes thing. I saw Tiger Roll and I was like, oh yeah, I'm betting on Tiger Roll. I'm not even considering any other horse. Put a big bet on him, won. It's like, yeah, perfect. And then last weekend, Tiger Roll was in the Grand National. For your viewing pleasure, here is a dramatic recreation of me watching that race. Come on! Come on, you bollocks! Put a lot of money on you, you son of a bitch! Come on! Come on, Tiger! Tiger! Oh, yes! Tiger! Yes! Come on, you little beauty! Come on, you fucker! Run! 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 He is a god! He is a god! Who the fuck is Cause of Causes? Who the fuck is he? Who is he? Unlucky Paddy Kennedy. You ain't first or last, motherfucker. Come on, Tiger Roll. And by gum, the first horse since Red Rum to fucking win it 2 years in a row. Since the 70s, first time it's done. Missed the fucking horse did it. I had a massive bet on him. Just fucking brilliant. So I had money. So I bought this shit. This shit didn't really cost that much money, but you know. I said fuck it, I may as well. I also bought a 4G modem. But it's okay. What I will say, right, my phone is really unreliable. For a 4G modem, it'll be like it'll be grand, it'll be really shitty, then it'll be really shitty for a while, then it'll be really good, and then it'll be normal, and then it'll be shitty for a while. And it was really inconsistent. Now this modem, I was expecting it to be better than my phone. It's actually around the same as in the internet speed, and it doesn't actually randomly hit the heights that sometimes my phone got. But what I will say is that it gets a number, and it stays on that number, and it doesn't go up and down. It actually just sticks. It's reliable, and it actually has a pretty good upload speed, which I've checked several times, and it hits that upload speed every time, and it just doesn't go up and down really crazy. It's actually seems to be pretty reliable and sticks to the same speed. So I'm actually using that router, even though it doesn't hit the same heights that my phone can hit sometimes. And number two, I get my phone back. Because I just bought a separate SIM card to put into the 4G router. So my phone is back. I don't need to have my phone. My phone is no longer a router. My phone now is my phone again, which is nice. I also, because of the driving test thing, just to be clear, I didn't do much work on my Unity game either this week. But I do plan, because the plan is this weekend, if I'm not going out, get a back catalogue going for YouTube that will do at least just this week. And then I won't have to worry about recording videos. And then I can, and when I mean back catalogue, I don't just mean recording them. I mean this weekend, recording them all, editing them all, doing the thumbnails, and actually getting them scheduled. So basically all I have to do on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is go onto Facebook when they release and go, hey, this video's out, and on Twitter and go, hey, this video's out. So if I get that done, then that leaves me open for, I'll have a nice slot to work properly on my Unity game. But on my Unity game, I had another idea that I might do, and I haven't decided which one I'm going to do. Do you remember Super Mario Brothers? I think it was 3. It was either 3 or World. I'm not sure which one it was. Where there was a battle mode. And it was like Luigi and Mario. You could be Luigi, you could be Mario, and you're on like one level. And you had to try and kill the other dude, like by jumping on his head or whatever. And there was enemies there as well trying to fuck you over. And you could try and fuck over your opponent with POWs. Something along the lines of that. 2 dudes in like a level. And maybe if I can program it, like have it so like you can play it on 2 different screens, and like you can have, like if it doesn't have to be just one static screen, and if one player moves up out of the way of the other dude, you have like a one player marker so you can see where he is above your head, kind of a thing. But kind of like Smash when they're off the screen and you have a little marker showing you where they are, something like that. But like something like that where it's like you versus another dude on a level, you're trying to kill each other. But like have loads of different power-ups that you can get to like try and help you, and it's like a race to the power-up, and maybe you've like lives, you bought 5 lives or whatever. And also I was thinking, and there's another thing that I don't want to mention yet because it could be really hard to do, but all I will say is Declan, final year project, 4th year college project, I'm thinking of integrating something like that. Declan will know what I'm talking about. And people who know about my 4th year project will know what I'm talking about. But I want to keep it kind of a secret because that would be really hard to do. And I need to actually make a game first. This will probably be something I'd integrate if, after my 3-month deadline that I've given me, if I still want to work on this game even further. Because I think if you could integrate something like that into the game, it could make it a very good game for people playing it online. Like Let's Players that could give it attention. That's all I'll say. But little teaser for you. But first I gotta make the game. I'm strongly hinting towards making that game I just described. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, the battle mode on, I explained it, but you can look it up on YouTube. You should know it. The battle mode in Super Mario, I think it was 3, but it might have been World. And maybe Cowboys. Or maybe a load of different things. Maybe like have like you select your character. One's a cowboy, one's a, I don't know why the second one that came into my head was a fireman. I think maybe because I'm 6. Could be a cowboy or a fireman or a spaceman. Sure, yeah, they're kid things, right? Screwdriver. Why do I have this? Oh, I had to take apart my desk. There was a freaking shelf that I wasn't using that was in the way on this desk. So I took off the shelf so I can put that second monitor back of it. So I can use my mousepad table a bit more. That's why. I'm streaming again Monday. Few games in my brain. David Ayres suggested Celeste. Could happen. The one thing pointing against me playing Celeste, David, is it's on my Xbox. And that's far away. I'd have to see if I'm bothered trying to integrate my Xbox again into, because I moved my setup. I'm a lot further away from my Xbox than I was. We'll see what we can do. I was thinking, but a lot of the times I'll be playing stuff on my PC. For YouTube, I'm nearly thinking going straight PC games, because both the games I'm playing at the moment on and I suppose getting over with Bennett Foddy, David, since you Since I said if one person wants to see getting over it with Bennett Foddy, I'll bring it back. And David was like, I want to see getting over with Bennett Foddy. And you know what, David? You're damn right, and it's coming back. And now maybe with my mousepad desk, it might be easier to play. But yeah, I'm thinking about playing. Let's throw this out at you. I never played it. I own it, but I never played it. And I watched Northern Lion, a YouTuber, play it there recently. And it looks like a lot of fun. I was thinking about maybe playing Terraria. Or Terraria, I don't know which one it is. I think it's Terraria. But if you know anything about that game, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing me play Terraria. Me digging. On stream, I mean. Digging and fighting things and, you know, building. Looks fun. Looked like Minecraft, but something I actually might play because, you know, Minecraft is boring. But Terraria looked fun. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it. I think I've rambled enough. I think I've got enough material to cobble into a video. So, yeah. Again, thanks for watching. It's been emotional. It's been real. And I love doing these, even though it sounds like I'm rambling, and which I am, by the way. I like it. And I love sitting down and having no idea what I'm going to talk about, and then just hitting record, and then just talking. And I hope you enjoy it. I really do. If you don't enjoy it, you know, let me know, obviously. If you got to the end of the video, as always, put Tiger Roll. Tiger fucking Roll. Tiger Roll, the legend. Tiger Roll. Put Tiger Roll in the comment section if you got to the end. So I know you got to the end. And as always, take care of yourselves, people. I hope you're all taking care of yourself. I hope you're all well. I love ye. I'll see you next time. Bye.